Actually, here, wait, this will be a better beer pick.
And it's a 0-day lunch. Finally, a month, Indian food. Alright, so we're about 2 miles into the day. Steady climbing since we started from Damascus. And got some pretty views. Looks like we're going over a little peak now. Around the side of a peak. But then we're going to drop and have a couple of miles of descent. Which was nice. Maybe just a little climb before then. We get on the descent and tell you what's going on for the next couple days. We got a nice little water crossing coming down into, we're going to cross US 58. I don't know the name of the gap. Guess I'm getting more comfortable with the water crossings. I used to always put my phone away. But, pretty. Still got like a liter and change of water, so I don't think I need any right now. And here's the road. Right, yeah. I got a nice shiny new bridge on the other side of the road. Alright, let's talk a little about the plan. I think I'm about, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles in for the day. Maybe 5. So today we're going to do about 16. As usual, the other 3 are ahead. Well, I guess not usual. Now the 3 is, still got T-Rex with me and River and Shepherd. They're ahead. Younger, move faster. But I think we're going to end up in the same spot. So we're going to end up at, I can't remember the name of the shelter. Shelter in 16 miles in from Damascus. Tonight. Then tomorrow. We'll do another about the same and end up at Thomas Knob and Grayson Highlands. Apparently the horses and the ponies are out, so those guys want to camp with the ponies. So we'll see how that goes. I'm carrying 4 days worth of food, so we'll do 2 more days past that, and that'll get us to maybe Partnership Shelter, the Marion, Atkins, Virginia area, and then do a resupply and keep going north. A little longer term, Kelly left today, heading back home. Thanks to her for over almost 40 miles of slack packing over 2 days. And just to have my wife around was pretty amazing. And my puppy, although he's pretty much forgotten me. But they're heading home, and she will be back in about 15-16 days to pick me up. so that I can go to Richmond, Virginia, which is where all my family lives, and just do one night with them to say hi, because I haven't seen them in a while. So really no long-term plan other than just keep walking for another 15 days, and wherever I am, she'll pick me up. To be perfectly honest, I haven't even looked that much to see where I'll be. I would assume somewhere up around Roanoke. So, kind of a long-term plan. So something else to talk about. I think I did a video back in maybe Franklin when we were zeroing, and I did a little video talking about myself, which was pretty uncomfortable. I don't like having the camera in my face. Y'all probably don't want to see it anyway. But part of that video, I'm pretty sure I said what I've been telling everyone, which is I won't necessarily say that this is going to be a complete through hike to Katahdin, because I'm just going to keep hiking until, you know, it's not fun anymore. I'm going to quit on a bad day, but when it's not fun anymore and I don't want to be here, I've got nothing to prove to anyone. I'll call it enough and I'll go home. Don't worry. I'll throw the spoiler out there. I'm not going home. I'm still hiking. But what I don't think I said, I thought I did, but Kelly says I didn't, was that I had set myself kind of a you will not go home before, just so I didn't say this is a bad day and I go home. Well, that spot was Damascus, Virginia. I said I would get to Damascus no matter what, unless I was injured, which I wasn't. Well, I just passed Damascus, Virginia. So to me, that's an accomplishment. I got past the point that I said would be my decision point, and still having fun, so I'm still out here. Having said that, and I don't know, some people might give me grief about this, but the zero I took yesterday with Kelly and the dog was absolutely wonderful. Didn't do much, just sat around and relaxed with my family and thoroughly enjoyed it. And really had a few moments there where I wasn't sure if I was going to come back out here or not. For no real reason other than I just really like my life. I like being home. I like my friends. I like playing with my band. I like doing jiu-jitsu with my jiu-jitsu school. So I definitely had a few moments there where I was going, it'd be really easy just to go back and do that again. But not ready to go home yet. I still think I'll make Katahdin. But this is hard. And not physically, I mean, it's physically hard too, don't get me wrong, I'm an old man. But the part that I didn't think would be difficult for me, kind of the psychological, emotional part of it, a lot of the part that Early Riser talked about, you think I watched every episode of his, I'd have caught more of that. So if you actually watch this, you are right. That is definitely the harder part. But I'm still out here, still enjoying it, still going. At this point, still planning on making Katahdin. But just thought it was important for myself, because remember, I've said it many times, this is for me to remember when I get older, and for my wife and family to know what's going on in my mind. Sorry, I keep cutting my head off. Arm's getting tired. But it was important for me to put that down so I would remember what was going through my head. So that's what's going through my head. So, time to keep walking. I guess I'm still going. And don't worry, I'm not quitting anytime soon. I set a new don't go home before spot. And it's several hundred miles up the trail. Alright, enough of my face. You won't see my face anymore. Matter of fact, let's turn around and look at this stream we're just getting up to right now. I'm not sure how well you can see it through the trees on the camera, but nice easy walking trail down there, rough in from the road with a bridge. I guess that must be the creeper trail. Let's see if there's a better view up here. No, not really. Take my word for it. There's a pretty little stream down there. I'll see if I get a better picture coming up. Alright, so here's a better view of the river. I climbed a little higher, and you can see it. Alright, onward. Alright, well, the Appalachian Trail has joined back up with the Virginia Creeper Trail for a little while. So we've got nice, smooth hiking surface for a little while. Excuse me. I think we're about 2.5 miles. I'm about 2.5 miles from the shelter. It's 4 o'clock, so I should be there 5:30. And then be done for the night. Alright, still on the American Creeper Trail. AT is contiguous with the Creeper Trail for a while. I'm guessing this is an old train bridge. And down below us, there's a little handicapped accessible trail along the creek here, which is kind of nice. Look down there. Tons of places to camp. But I'm heading to the shelter. So far I know T-Rex, Shepherd, River, 88, 89, Chip, and RJ. Chip and RJ are two section hikers. Well, they will all be there. So, a lot of people at shelter tonight. So there's that bridge I was just on. It is an old trestle train bridge. Very kind of cool. AT goes off this way. About 1.75 miles, and we'll be at the shelter. Onward. I think I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to lay down. I'm kind of tired.